Hey, if you've been having trouble falling asleep, I made a hypnosis recording just for you. Okay, I'm lying. I made it for me. But it works, so I'm going to share it with you. Now, this one is designed to wake you up at the end. It's going to teach you how to fall asleep easily. Once it's in there, all you got to do is you lay down, you imagine a cat falling asleep, and that'll be the trigger to your unconscious to help you fall asleep very quickly. Now, if you want one that doesn't wake you up at the end so you can listen to it and just fall right to sleep, here's what I want you to do. Write the word bedtime in the comments, and when I make that recording, the variation on this recording, I'll let you know. Enjoy. Here's a quick hypnosis recording to teach your unconscious mind to let you fall asleep quickly and easily. So if you'd like to be able to just lay down, imagine a cat peacefully falling asleep, because that's going to be the trigger to fall asleep, and then drift off to sleep easily. Just keep listening. Now before we get started, one warning. Never listen to this or any other hypnosis recording while driving. In fact, it's best if you just close your eyes, make yourself comfortable, and don't expect to do anything at all for the next 12 minutes or so. Just go ahead and make sure you're in a position where you can safely relax and close your eyes. And I'd like you to put both hands over your heart. That's the heart healing position. And just take a nice deep breath, deep and slow, because it's okay to slow down now. And as you slowly let that breath out, begin to allow any tension to start to drain from your body. Because as you learn to fall asleep easily, it's good to practice letting the body relax. And now, take another deep breath, deep and all the way down past your belly button. Imagine you can breathe in relaxation, and when you're ready to let go more, go ahead and breathe out and let the thoughts get quiet as the muscles can ease and relax. And now one more breath, and as you breathe deep, I wonder where you're already beginning to notice a change, because as you breathe deep, you naturally let go of any stress. Now breathe out and just sink deeper. And only as quickly as you can allow yourself to drift into a deep and relaxing trance. I'd like your deeper mind, your unconscious, to allow those hands to slowly lower down into your lap, because when they touch your lap, it can be a signal to drop twice as deep into trance. Because while you drift deep into hypnosis, it's easy to learn and to make changes which can allow you to learn to fall asleep easily, because that part deeper within you, your unconscious mind, can imagine letting it happen quickly and easily. And while your unconscious imagines and you can dream, you're learning on a deep level where changes happen automatically as easily as you drift deep in trance. And I want you to know, and I mean really know, the way you know when you experience this for yourself, that your unconscious is aware that there's an even deeper level of trance than the one you're in right now. And only as quickly as this deeper part of you is ready to allow you to have this learning, I'd like it to take you quickly and effortlessly to this deeper level of trance now. And as you notice the quality of relaxation that you can experience now, and allow it to continue going deeper inside. I wonder if you've ever seen a cat fall asleep. The way that they can just lay down and quickly drift off. And however you can imagine that happening is just perfect. Because the first idea that pops into your head is what your unconscious comes up with when it can imagine falling asleep quickly. So go ahead and just imagine a cat. And imagine them laying down and beginning to drift off. But what happens as you get that sense of them starting to drift into sleep? Because I don't know whether, as you imagine that you can watch them fall asleep, you might first notice the way they can stretch out first before they lay down. Or if you'll first get a sense of them yawning, then stretching out, drifting off quickly. Or if you might, imagine them just starting to quietly and contentedly purr. Or however you might get a sense of them peacefully drifting off now to sleep restfully. Because they know how, do they not? And as you notice them drifting deeper and deeper now into a restful slumber, perhaps near you, perhaps in your lap or on your chest, I'd like you to go ahead and imagine them transforming into another version of you. And just get a sense of that being your breathing, slowing down, your body relaxing easily, and your face becoming totally relaxed. So easily now, as you imagine watching yourself fall asleep easily, drifting into a deeply restful sleep now. And notice how effortlessly, because this version of you can now know what the cat who was sleeping knows. This version of you can absorb this knowledge of how to fall asleep easily now. And as you get a sense of observing yourself drift off to sleep easily, why not just go into this version of you, enter into them, and as you enter into them and become this version of you, I don't know whether you'll first notice the deep relaxation in your body, or in the way that your mind can get totally quiet as you experience serenity now, or if you'll simply realize that you now have everything you need to be able to fall asleep quickly and easily whenever you lay down to sleep. Because now you know how, and whenever you like, you can simply imagine a cat falling asleep, go into this imagination, and fall fast asleep whenever you like. Because your body knows how to fall asleep easily. and your thoughts can turn themselves off when it's bedtime. Because it's natural to be able to fall asleep quickly. So now, you can do this. And from now on, when you imagine a cat falling asleep and move into that imagining, your unconscious will allow you to fall asleep easily. And I'd like your unconscious to take this deep inside now and let it go deep within you, making changes happen easily, right in that place where the changes need to happen, so that you'll be able to fall asleep easily anytime, any place, whenever it's time for you to fall asleep. And since your unconscious can continue making these changes in the days to come, which allow you to fall asleep easily from now on, I wonder how quickly you'll find yourself able to drift into restful slumber whenever you like, because this is deep within you now, and how soon you'll notice that it's a simple thing to be able to fall asleep easily. Now, in a moment, I'm going to count up from 1 to 10, and as I count up, you'll come up wide awake with your unconscious continuing to make this change till you're able to fall asleep easily whenever you like. Now 1, 2, eyes opening now. 3, 4, take a deep breath because you got this now. 5, 6, stretch as you breathe out. 7, 8, eyes wide open, feeling wonderful, awake and alert now. 9, 10, hello there, welcome back. Over the next few days, you're going to notice that you can fall asleep easily. All you do is lay down, imagine a cat falling asleep. If you want, you can imagine a cat transforming into another version of you that's sleeping easily, and then imagine moving into that imagined version of you sleeping and just going to sleep. But to be honest, I never get that far. Within a minute or less of starting to imagine a cat falling asleep, I'm out like a light. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope that was a really cool experience for you. If you like it, like and subscribe. I'll make more. Now, it occurs to me, you may have some friends who would also benefit from this. So if you would, just leave a link to this video in your social media, let people know about it. That would be very cool. I'd appreciate it.